Ag Tire Talks Driving Yield Through Tire Technology, sponsored by Michelin Agriculture. Don't forget to follow Ag Tire Talk on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and X.
All right, so today we're going to talk about one of my favorite sizes, a super highly technical fitment, VF480 95R50. You're producing it in a VF rated VDR 900. So before we get into detail on that, let's talk about your lines. You've got a VDR 900, and then you also have a VDR 2000. Why don't you tell us the difference between those two lines for our listeners?
Yeah, this is more of kind of an internal nomenclature type thing. So the VDR 900 is our tractor drive radial line, goes up to the 500, the 520 section width.
Uh-huh.
Above the 520, then we have the VDR 2000, which is kind of starts at the 600 and goes all the way up to the 800 and even 900 coming. So
Perfect.
each one, the V is the VF,
Yep.
and then the center digit is kind of directs you into whether it's an implement or whether it's a flotation or whether it's a drive tire. And then the R is just radial, and then the digits just tell you about the tread design or the tread family.
Excellent. You taught me something today. Thank you for
Yeah, well,
that. All right.
that's us.
Perfect. So it's a VF480 95R50 VDR 900. So let's talk about why you built a 480 9550 when there's a ton of 480 80R50s floating around the marketplace, Nick.
Yeah, so 480 8050s, probably the most popular mechanical front, high horsepower rear right now, I think,
Okay.
in the market, at least in the US. The 480 9550 now is coming OE. We saw it at Farm Progress. We
Yes.
started seeing some of that on both five-step and even some new six-step vehicles that are out there, tractors.
Amen.
The 480 9550 originally was kind of the upfit for the 480 8050. It allowed most people, depending on the specific tractor with fender clearances and ladder clearances, honestly, to be able to take that 480 8050 and simply change that to a 480 9550, changing the front as well to make
Change your
sure our
frontal.
lead lag stays correct. But just by being able to put that on that same rim, you've lengthened you've gone from an 80-inch to an 86-inch. You've really lengthened out your footprint. You've really spread that weight over a much bigger area. So again, compaction is reduced, not only from air pressure, but simply footprints.
Great point. So first of all, on Ag Tire Talk, we always recommend before you change any fitments, you talk with your um, farm tire dealer because you have to double check to make sure it'll work. The cool thing is if you do have it to where it works, going from 80, 81-inch to 86-inch overall diameter, you're really lengthening that footprint out. So you really get a lot more flotation, reduce soil compaction substantially. And the other piece, correct me if I'm wrong, Nick, but you can reduce the air pressure a little bit because it's a larger air chamber.
That's right. Yeah, you're just, again, always look at your load index charts, right, to be sure. But yes, certainly if you're going from standard, now you've gone into a whole different world of VF and a whole different world of a larger VF. So now you're really talking about getting air pressures down and compaction lowered.
Yeah, and the cool thing about it, you're just changing out the tires and the wheels, right? You don't need a CTIS. I mean, yes, that would even make it even better, but you're really bringing those air pressures down substantially without a central tire inflation system.
And
Okay.
no change of wheels.
Oh, right. And no change of wheel. You're right.
Yeah,
Absolutely correct. You're
tires
right.
only. Tires only.
Tires only.
Yeah.
Perfect. So it's a big deal, right? So you're just changing out the rubber and not the wheels, makes it really economical to get those air pressures down if it works for your particular machine. All right, so let's also talk about building that steel belt. Is the entire line, VDR 900 line steel belt, Nick?
It is. All VF products are steel belted. It adds cost, but as you know, Ascenso is a high quality value price product line to begin with. And even though we are using state of the art technologies and products like steel belting and stubble compounding, we're still delivering a very high value to the producer in today's market.
R1W across the board, the entire line is steel belt is also, is that correct?
That's correct.
And you also rated D speed rating, so just about any tractor out there 40 miles an hour it has the ability to withstand the speed.
That's exactly right. And again, the 40 mile an hour is max speed, and that's at max pressure, right? So, there's even, math you can do to be able to even get that pressure or get that load capacity up in lower speed operations.
Well, really exciting. So you've got all of the narrow stuff, all the row crops covered with the VDR 900. I've got all the big flotations, the 870, 38, the 710, 70, 42, and the like, covered with the VDR 2000s. All of them have steel belt, all of them VF rated, all of them with stubble resistant compound, all of them not all of them D rated, but many of them D speed rated. I think did I miss anything? I think that's pretty much all of it.
Yeah, and throw in the VDR 901 hybrid tread design for high capacity self propelled sprayers, and we're covered.
And correct me if I'm wrong, one last point is all of these tires are really pretty much brand new development. These have been developed within the last year or so. So they're all fresh molds, all new designs and the like. Is that correct, Nick?
Yeah, the probably within the last 2.5 years,
Okay.
actually. The VDR 900 had some sizes, original sizes out about 2.5 years ago. So, we've had the time now for testing. We've seen the number of hours and know the comfort level we have with the product. So now we're really high speed. We're really moving forward at a fast pace for new products and new sizes with everything rolling.
Well, exciting to see so many new products, all within the last couple of years or so, all with all the features and benefits of the most modern tires from steel belt to VF rated across the board. And that's a wrap. Thank you.